Hi Libra, this is Wendy from Wendys Tarot. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be asking the cards what's happening for you in regards to love for the second half of November 2025. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Let's see, Spirit Angels and Guides, please show me what's happening for Libra in regards to love for the second half of this month of November 2025, please. What's happening for Libra in regards to love for the second half of this month of November 2025. All right, Libra, first card we have here is the Three of Cups in reverse. We also have the Queen of Wands. And we also have here the Six of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Cups. We also have the Nine of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Swords. All right, let's see what's going on. Give me a second. So Libra, with the Six of Pentacles, there's a relationship here that you don't seem to be involving yourself in. You're not involving yourself in this relationship. It looks like you're being very quiet with the High Priestess and the Queen of Wands, male or female. Doesn't matter the gender. You're being very quiet and you're focusing on yourself, is what I'm getting. Now, I feel like someone here is acting like, or trying to act like they don't care. Yeah, someone's trying to act and pretend like they don't really care about this distance between the two of you, or your lack of interest in them. But with the Nine of Swords, that's basically telling me that they do care. In reality, deep down inside, they care a lot, you know. They're trying to pretend like they're unbothered by how you're being quiet with them and distant with them. They're trying to pretend like they're unbothered, but, you know, again, with the Nine of Swords, that's telling me that they're very upset and they're very bothered by your, you know, behavior towards them. The way you're behaving with them. Again, quiet, distant. All right, we have the Fool. Tell me more about the Nine of Swords, Spirit. We also have the High Priestess. Yeah, confirmation. This is confirmation that this silent treatment that you're giving this person is affecting them. This silent treatment that you're giving them. This energy of, I'm just going to focus on myself, you know. I'm just going to do me and live my life independently and stay away from you. You know, it's affecting them. All right, let's clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands in reverse, Spirit, please. We have the Five of Wands. Yeah, this person's very upset with you. Yeah, is what I'm noticing. They're upset with you. They're angry with you. They're pointing the finger at you and putting all the blame on you for whatever it is that happened between the two of you that caused this distance or separation. This person's blaming it all on you. This is someone who's not taking responsibility for anything. They look at you like it's all your fault. It's not their fault, it's all your fault. I am getting a very immature energy coming from this person. Yeah, I feel like you're dealing with someone who is immature. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands in reverse, Spirit. Yeah, I feel like this person's lying to themselves. You know, they're lying to themselves. First of all, they're lying to themselves, stating that it's all your fault, you know, saying to themselves that it's all your fault and that they never did anything wrong. They're lying to themselves in that point. But they're also lying to themselves by them telling themselves that they don't really care about you, and you know, it's not a big deal for them if they lose you, and you know, they're perfectly fine without you, and you know, they're completely unbothered by all of this. They're also lying to themselves in that way, in that point. Tell me more about the Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Nine of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like stubborn energy coming from this person. They stubbornly refuse to take any responsibility for anything. Yeah, it's like they have this energy of whatever, I don't care. Whatever, I'm fine without Libra, I don't care. Clarify the Four of Cups, Spirit, please. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this person feels very abandoned, is what I'm getting. They feel excluded. They feel excluded, they feel left out in the cold, they feel abandoned. That's how they feel deep down inside. I want to take a look at you real quick, Libra, and see why you're in this High Priestess energy. Let's see. I'm gonna get you, and let's take you. All right, Spirit, tell me more about this Queen of Wands, male or female, with the High Priestess. We have the Seven of Swords. So you don't trust this person as far as you can throw them. We also have the Death card. And we also have the Star card. At the bottom, we have the Hermit card. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so like I said, you don't trust this person. And with the Death card and the Star card, you basically feel like you're way better off without them than with them. You feel like you can do more, you can be more, you can achieve more without them than if you were to be with them. So you feel like this person holds you back, and you feel like this person doesn't, you also feel like they don't deserve your time or energy. With the Six of Pentacles, you also feel like this person's very unequal. Okay. All right, let's keep going here. I'm gonna put this here. I'll keep you here. All right. Let's see what this person plans on doing towards you, Libra, for the rest of November 2025. Yeah. Let's see what actions they plan on taking. Here we go. Spirit, angels, and guides, please show me what actions does this person plan on taking towards Libra for the second half of November 2025. All right. First card here is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more. What actions does this person plan on taking towards Libra for the second half of the month? We have Ten of Wands, and we also have Temperance. I'm getting a lot of like sulking energy coming from them. I'm mainly getting sulking energy, and also I'm also getting the energy of like them throwing themselves a pity party. Yeah, I see them throwing themselves a pity party, and I'm also seeing this person exploring the other side of the fence to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Yeah, exploring the other side of the fence to see if the grass is greener on the other side. Okay. We also have the King of Swords and the Ace of Swords in reverse with the King of Wands. The Hermit with the Hangman and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this person is going to definitely return back to you once they realize that the grass isn't greener on the other side, and once they finish throwing themselves this pity party that I see them throwing themselves, they will then return back to you. But it's interesting because when this person when this person decides to return back to you after all of that, it's like they're even more angry than they were originally with you. Yeah, they're even angrier. They're 10 times more angrier with you than they were originally. You know, I feel like this person has a little bit of misplaced anger, you know? If that makes sense, is what I'm noticing. That's what I'm noticing about them. They have misplaced anger. I feel like they think that their anger is because of you, because according to them, you left them out in the cold, and you forced them to have to like go out with other people and, you know, find somebody else to try to be with. And you force them to walk away and to, you know, start over again, start from scratch. So this person thinks that, you know, it's for those reasons that they're so upset and angry. But the reality is that I feel like this person is angry for other reasons, you know, for other reasons that they're not being honest with themselves about, you know, they're not acknowledging. Yeah, they're not acknowledging. So I feel like they're just using you as a punching bag, so to speak, you know? They're directing all their anger towards you, but I think this person is more so angry at themselves. Or they could be angry about something else. I don't know exactly where the anger is coming from, but I know it's misplaced. Tell me more about that, Spirit. Where is this anger coming from truly? What's the true origin of this anger? Queen of Cups with the Justice card. Oh, well. Give me a second. Tell me more about where this person's what the origin is of their anger. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this person's angry that they couldn't step up to the plate and be the type of man or woman that they couldn't step up to the plate and be the type of man or woman that you needed them to be, that they know they should be. Yeah, they couldn't come towards you correctly. They couldn't do the right thing. Their ego is louder than their reason. Their ego is louder than their logical brain, is what I'm getting, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's not that you did anything wrong. It's that they couldn't get it together enough to step up to the plate and establish a real relationship with you. And now this person knows deep down inside that they're going to lose you to another man or another woman. This person can already see the future, you know. This person already sees you in the future being with another man and or with another woman and having a successful, happy, stable relationship. And they can already see in their future that they're going to end up alone with no one, or with someone who is half the person that you are, or not even half the person that you are. So that's what I feel like this person is truly angry about, you know? Their own self-destructive patterns that they can't seem to control or change because their ego is too large and it always gets the best of them, is what I'm getting. Okay, alrighty. So yeah, Libra, that's what I see happening. This person will be returning back to you and they will try to, like, you know, start new with you, have a new beginning with you. But has this person changed? No, I don't see this person. I don't see that this person has changed. And I feel like that's something that they themselves are admitting to. They themselves are admitting to their own inability to change, is what I'm getting here. All right, so that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this reading helped. I hope it made sense and resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in my next video. All right, bye guys. Take care.